Hello to Rather Be Board Game, and I'm Nathan, and I am here with Dark Gothic card game. Now I'm going to go ahead and get it set up for a two-player solo or two-handed solo, and I've got a couple of rules changes that I will make. Now, last time I played, these were the characters, so let's set those aside. And so now I will shuffle these up. Now the die that comes with the game is a 1 through 4 with two skulls that are considered zeros. So I have my 6 characters and have a 6-sided die. So we have the 5 and we will re-roll a 6 if we get it. Nope. And that will be my 2 characters. These will go into the box. Now the enemies, the main villains that we will be facing, this sets up very much like the spells for each house or each element in Big Book of Madness. So we have several of each level. So these are the 3s and this is the 2. Yes. So shuffle these up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will be our 3 monster. And then we will do the same. All right. We will go ahead and see what the first villain we will be facing is. It is the Bog Fiend. So he has a global that all locations that we try to capture will cost 2 more. Let me see if I get that focus, I'm sorry. Will cost 2 more. Now that 2 is in 1 orb, so that means you need 1 color. You can make it any color you want. That's wild. But it has to be 1 color. And then when you fight him, you may destroy up to 3 cards that you have played this turn. Alright, that'll be the first villain that we face. So our first hero will be Harlow Morgan. And this, just like with Big Book of Madness, shows you what cards your starting deck will be comprised of. So, Combat's red, Cunning's green, Spirit's blue. I'll swap those around just to make it consistent. And then the honors up here. Once per turn, you may discard a card from your hand to gain honor or wild resource equal to the card's investigation value. And the investigation value is here. That's like your end of game points if you were playing semi-co-op. And then the second hero will be Katrina Clark. This is her starting deck, and anytime that you roll the Omen die, you may choose to re-roll it, but you must accept the second result. Now it does specifically say in the rules that you cannot do that with the center row, which won't matter. She's going to be the second player, so we will talk about that later. Let me finish shuffling these up, and then we will get our starting 6 cards out, and then I will go over some of the slight rule changes I will be implementing, kind of a house rule. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now, let me redo the camera, and I think we'll be ready to play. Now, any card that has a global event or something like that, sometimes they'll trigger during the game as soon as they pop up, but not on the first starting 6. Now, I'm going to change a rule here because I want to make sure I can cycle through this deck and make the game slightly harder. So what we're going to do is any minion enemies will go to the end of the line so they stick around later. And then I'm going to stick the lowest the lowest value, I guess you'd say, followed by the lowest cost, okay, of the cards in that order, just for the first turn. And then after that, they'll just slide, and you'll see why I'm doing that. And I'm sorry, I tried everything I could to block all the light glare, but with the card sleeves, you cannot stop it all. Now, I'm playing with only the original deck, so this Hungry Dead says you may destroy a card that you have played this turn or a card from the center line. And the card's never acquired, it's just discard it from the game. So I'm going to change a rule here that if you use him, see, he only needs one of each. He's the Hungry Dead's pretty easy to defeat. But I'm going to say that this is cursed. So if I have a strong minion that is just walloping them on me and I want to just kill off that minion and get rid of it, any card in the center row that he destroys like that, the minions will go into the shadows. It will be added to the shadows. So what is the shadow? Now, if you remember the game The Banishing, if you've seen that playthrough, you try to banish cards, 10 cards I believe it was, to form a seal to stop the evil. This is just the reverse. The evil are building up a shadow, and if they acquire 10 cards, they automatically win and we lose. So this will help add more cards to that just to make the game a little bit harder. I think I am ready. I've got the decks shuffled up. I do not need this die anymore. And the instructions does say at the start of each, and it's in capital, each of the first player's turns for every minion. Well, we have 2, so I'm going to roll for this one and then this one. Nope. Nope. So they did not get swallowed up into the shadows. So we are good there. So now we need to draw 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. See what we got? Well, we got our honor, so we know we're going to play that. That'll let us draw a card. Plus it gives us a wild resource. You can see right there. And we can make that anything. So what we want to try to do is acquire that if we want it. This is going to be... That's pretty cool. You may take a gear from your discard pile into your hand. Of course, nobody has any gear right now. That might be a good card to allow to disappear. So, let's see. Neither character has a lot of spirit, but he only has 1 spirit. So, let's play that to grab this card because it only costs 1 spirit. And this will go into his discard pile, and that will give us an extra card each turn, but or when it's played, but also give us some cost reduction later. Now, as soon as there's only 5 cards, or as soon as there's not 6 cards, I should say, as soon as the card is removed, you draw a card to replace it. Now this, we will do that. So any card that is a minion or has a global bad effect will just stay out on the table. So this is a location. Wow. And it gives you 1 wild. I don't know that he can do that though. Yep, he just doesn't have, he has 4 and 2, and it's the wrong and yeah, he doesn't have 8. There's no way. So, looks like that card will be disappearing. Let's see, what else is he going to do this turn? Let us see here. Wow, it'd be good to get that minion, but he can't do that either. Could grab that gear card. But I think we're not going to do that. Let's see. So, there's 3 green, and then 2 of any color. He'll just make them fight. It could have been also green. Doesn't matter. All this card says right here is 3 green and then 2 of the same color no matter what color. Alright? So he is going to grab this event card and put it into his discard pile. And then at the end of the turn, you must discard all your cards, even if you were not able to use them. Let's fill this up. Get a new ally out on the table. And so now it would be her turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Katrina. And before her turn starts, this card will leave the game. We draw another one. And these will slide down. That way we are at least cycling through the deck so that I don't get a situation where there's never any enemies up here. And, well, I wouldn't say never, but there's more likely that enemies are going to pop up every so often, so we're going to have to deal with it. And this will just help keep the game going. Definitely going to play this. Go ahead and draw a card. See what else we get. She does have some fight. So she's got 3 fight. Not looking great. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. That would work. Or does she want to go for... Oh wow, you could use green. She does have quite... He has a lot of green though. That's what he needs. So we need to leave the tools of science for the scientist, the man of science. Oop, and I just messed up. So let me rewind right here. Mystery. So when this card enters play on the center row, you must do what it says. Let me see if I can get it to focus here. Sorry. It says each hero must acquire a dark secret. That is scary, and we'll show you why. Now, dark secrets are right here, and they'll go into your discard pile, and later they can cause bad things to happen. Alright, so let me see. I'm going to try to get my stuff situated here. I should have done that earlier. Does she want to acquire that or the gear? Yeah, she's got to get that. That's just too good of a card. So we'll make that a green. And we'll make that 4 green. And so now she has 4 of one color. Because with the dueling saber, if you defeat a minion or a villain, when this card is out, you get an honor card. And those honor cards are just too valuable. There's not a lot of ways to grab them. Now let's see what she can do with these. Let's see. Oh, we have a new minion. So all the cards will slide down. Just like that. Oops, excuse me. And luckily that is not that bad. Let's see what else she's got. She could take that out right now. Yeah, I think let's do that. 2 combat to take care of this murder of crows that showed up, because that will later give us 1 wild resource, and that will just leave her with 1 spirit that she can't do anything with. And flintlock pistol. So these minions will slide back over here, and this will go here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. See what we get. Oh, and this, unfortunately, will disappear. This will slide down, and we will roll for the harpy. And the harpy has gone into the shadows. And then we'll roll for this one, the specter. Oh my goodness. Into the shadows. Make sure nothing here is active. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. We got lucky. It was a perfect draw for him to acquire the tools of science, because he will get 1 green, and then that turn he can use all of his science and cunning as wild, and he started with 8 cunning, so it was great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. It is a little cumbersome trying to play two-handed, just because you're having to constantly switch and shuffle, but that's okay. Oop, there's a minion, so these will slide all down. And then, unfortunately, no one was able to pick up Sophie, so she will go away. But we get another Sophie, so she said, "You're not getting rid of me that easy." All right, this wouldn't be too bad. Let's see, what is this? Choose another hero to draw 2 cards, and you may destroy this card to acquire an honor. Taking it, that whole honorable gesture, that is too powerful. Okay, so let's see what Katarina's going to do. Now, she starts with 2 honor, and we've only played 1, so I know she's going to get another one there. Boom. Now we've got a wild, so she's got 2 wild resources already. So we are going to, let's see, can we take, oop, he has a mystery. Oh, I forgot to do her mystery. Dadgummit. That'll go into the discard. Discard. Sophie, you are trouble. Each hero must discard a card from hand. Alright. Well, I should have done that earlier, so I will. Discard, I guess, no. I will discard 1 of the strength. So we've got 2 wild. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. First thing we're going to do is play our gear, our saber, our dueling saber. Then we're going to make this green and this green defeat this guy. And the dueling saber says if you defeat 1 or more minions or a villain this turn, acquire an honor. Those are how you're going to win the game. Now let's see, we have to fill this up. And no minions out right now, so that's good. And she wants to get the honorable gesture. Maybe she saves that for him. So let's see. We have used this. So let's do that. Do I want to? He should be able to get that and maybe that as well. If not, he can get her. I was going to grab that ally, but I think what I'm going to do is use these 2. We'll grab this flintlock pistol. Let's see what we get. Ooh, the manor. Oh, that would be amazing for any of them to get, either of them, because they don't have much spirit. And right now she's got 2 spirit. I don't see her doing much. I mean, she could take this event card. But I don't think so. I think what she is going to do is have to pass. That wouldn't be too bad. So I think she's going to skip on this. We're not going to draw that. What she's going to do is make this a green to draw this event card that will let her start culling the weak cards out of her deck. And, ooh, an old axe. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was supposed to have discarded a card, but I have not got to look at his hand yet. So we're definitely keeping this one and this one. Definitely keeping this one. So probably this spirit, well, he needs one spirit at least. So there's 2 spirit, 2 of something. So he will just simply discard one of his cunnings. And that was an effect of that minion that popped out earlier. There's no minions, so he does not need to roll the die at the beginning of his turn, but this will disappear. And now we have the Old Woods location. Nice. All right. So we will draw a card, and any locations we acquire this turn will cost 1 less. This is making it cost 2 more. So we gotta pay 1 more of any color. Then let's draw a card. He wants to get this for sure. So we'll make this a red, and we'll do these 2 for 1 red and 2 of any color. He'll take the honorable gesture. It's just too good. And I do not see us fighting the villain this turn. So if we were fighting the villain, we would get a bonus 2. We are not. Let's fill up the center row. We get minions, fight, destroy a card that you have played this turn. That is if you fight them. That does not take effect when it hits the middle of the table. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check. Yes, that is only triggered when you actually fight and defeat this monster. So, when you destroy this minion, the ghosts, you must destroy a card that you played this turn. Okay? So, let's continue on. He's still got 1 spirit there. This would be 2 spirit. This would be 2 of any color. Plus 2 minus 1, so 1 of any color, and he will grab the Manor. That looks like a great card to get. She will slide there. So we go 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And nobody was able to grab Sophie again. She just showed up to cause a lot of trouble, spreading gossip and secrets around. So unfortunate. Now that axe is good because, and so is the Old Woods. The Old Woods is really good. We'll remain in play, give us some spirit, give us some fight. Because we're going to need some spirit to fight this guy off. See, draw a card. All locations cost you 1 less to acquire. Yep, that's always good. It's always good. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, Dark Secret. So, let me focus on this for a second. So I won't have to do this every time. But when this shows up, it says if this card is in your hand during your turn, it must be played before any other cards, before any other actions are taken. You cannot, if you have a special ability that allows you to destroy these cards or you know, discard cards and draw cards, whatever. Doesn't matter. As soon as your turn starts, if this is in your hand, it must be played. It says destroy this card and draw a shocking discovery. Now, if this is in your deck at the end of the game, see, it's worth minus 3 points. So, we'll just discard that back to its stack, and we'll take a shocking discovery. It's right here. It says place this card next to the current villain. It gains the listed bonus. If that villain is defeated, discard this card. So now you see why I say those dark secrets are frustrating to have. So put that there, and that is our weakest stat, so that is unfortunate, but that is how it is. And then plus it leaves your hand 1 card less. But the honor card is going to help us. Let's see. No spirit. I'd have to do that, but then I could not get both. Do I want to get both? Don't have the honor to get that. Don't have the honor or the spirit to get that. I mean, don't have the spirit to get either of those. So yeah, I think we're going to make this. She doesn't have the spirit to fight off the ghost. So we'll use this to acquire the secret passage. Oh, more ghosts. And I'm sorry, I got those in the wrong order. This is my made up rule, so I'm kind of messing up. Because technically no cards come out unless you acquire a card from the center or you roll the skull. But I'm trying to cycle them, and I'm trying to make sure that these stay out in play. Just to make the game a little harder, you know. So we've got 2 fight and 3, what is that? Science, cunning, yeah. So I'm 1 short of fight. I'm short on everything, it looks like. So she can't acquire anything. Those ghosts aren't hurting me. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, I can't do that. She doesn't have a spirit. Yep. So I think what we'll do is we'll have to just lose those 2. But now we have 3 of the same. In this case, cunning. And I think what she's going to do is, for 3 of any color, you can train. Even if it's a different color that you're purchasing, that doesn't matter. This says 1 circle, 1 color, 3 of them. We did that. Boom. Or 3 value. So she will train up her spirit. That will end her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this card, the axe, will disappear, and we get, well, technically we would roll these first. That is a mystery, so we'll do that in a minute. So this ghost will go to the, uh-oh, that's 3 already. And that one is safe. And there's another minion. So let's see what we have here. Mystery Strike. Each hero must acquire a dark secret card. Are you serious? I hate those. And he drew his dark secret. So that would be discarded. Let's see what we get. All heroes must discard from play any cards they have that are listed as remains in play. We don't have any yet. So this was not too bad. From play. Well, we don't have any in play. So we can just discard that. And let's see what we have. Not a great hand this turn. 3 and 2. Don't have 3 red, don't have 3 red. Don't have a spirit. Now let's see what these gremlins say. He does have 3 of those. Roll the omen die. Gremlins require extra cunning equal to the roll of to defeat. Oh, no. No, even if they got a 1, we couldn't defeat him. So I think what we're going to do is the same thing that she did. We will just miss out on that. I'm going to use that cunning to draw, or to train up our spirit a little bit. And there it is. Hopefully this won't hurt too bad. Let me focus in on this one. This is a bit of a long one. Destroy an ally from your hand or discard pile. You must then defeat this card as a minion before doing anything else. If you cannot defeat this card, destroy it and discard your hand. If you do not defeat this card, destroy it and take a training card of your choice into hand. Or if you do defeat it. So, destroy an ally from your hand or discard pile. That is unfortunate. Let's see if we have an ally. That's a minion. That's not an ally. No ally. Minion, no allies. So, yay, yay, yay. You must defeat this card as a minion before doing anything else. So 3 fight. She doesn't have 3 fight. Well, she does. Hold on. So, boom, boom, boom. We'll make both those a fight. That's a fight. This is gone. And now she will activate the draw a card. And then this guy says, you may destroy a card from your hand or discard pile. See that? Now the cool thing about that, this is in our discard pile for now. We haven't acquired it into our hand, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy that. We don't want that. Excellent. All these are now used. Let's see what else we have. We have 1 green and 1 white. Nobody's going to get those old woods. Dadgummit. And I bet I was supposed to have cycled that off. If I did, I'm sorry. I messed up and I forgot. Yep, she doesn't have anything else she can do because that stupid dark secret popped up. So, his turn. Unfortunately, the old woods are gone. There we go. And let's see what he's got. Okay. Well, let's start off with drawing a card. I'm going to choose another hero to draw 2 cards. And then you may destroy this card to acquire an honor and take it into hand. That is so powerful. So we're going to destroy this card. Take an honor into hand. And I'm going to play that honor to draw another card. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Discard any cards from hand that have an investigation value of 2 or higher. I do not think I have any. 0, 0, 0, 1, 3. Oh, I do have 1. I should have played this, I guess, first. But I'm not going to go back and rewind. That was my fault. So I must discard it. That is awful. Yeah, I need to pay better attention. All right, 2 of anything. Let's see. That's more fight toward fighting a monster, but that is fight. I don't know that he needs it. Let's see. Destroy a card in your hand or discard pile to gain 1 colorless or 1 wild. That's not bad. But we probably need to go for that if we're able. And I think we are. There's no locations out. Although that's pretty good too. So let's go ahead and draw a card. I could have possibly fought him if I had that out. But that's alright. Let's see. I think what I want to do is phooey. And I forgot to roll. My fault. That might change things. Nope. Okay. Lucky for us. I would like to have that, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and attack these minions here. So for now, it only costs 3. So I roll the die, and it says you roll the die, and whatever number appears, you need to fight extra. So 2. So I will go 1, 2, extra to defeat those guys, get them out of here. Mystery. Every hero may acquire a brilliant deduction and place it on top of their deck. Not bad. Brilliant deduction. We all just got a little scientific cunning training, and that will go on top of our deck. Excellent. So see, we have a wild and a blue. I don't think there's anything else I can do for just, ooh, yeah, he can. Let's go ahead and spin those 2 spirit to acquire the old axe. He can use that for spirit. So that is his turn. Ooh, there is a possible ally to acquire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has her extra cards, remember, and unfortunately, Tracking the Beast event will be cycled off, and we have another Spectre showing up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is not bad. Let's make that 9. Let's make that 10. Oh, let's make that 11. Nice. You may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. Now, remember, if this is in your hand, you must play it. So you could not use it to destroy it in your hand. Let's see if I have... Don't know that I want to destroy any of that. Let's see, I might destroy one of my 1 fights. Let's just go ahead and do that. So that'll go out of the game. And let's see, right now we have 2 wild. Oh, good grief. You also take a dark secret when you take this guy. So let me rewind. I did not read that. I'm going to rewind. I'm going to put this back in my discard pile. I will say 2 spirit and 2 cunning. I'll keep that in play for now. To acquire this guy, it says when you acquire this card, also take a dark secret. So I'll take a dark secret. Now I'll play this event. It says you may destroy a card in your discard. I will gladly do that. Now technically these cards up here are not discarded till the end of your turn, but any card that you acquire immediately goes into your discard pile. But I'm just trying to, for cleanness and keeping me straight on what I've played and stuff, this one is still in play because of if I acquire a location card. And I've still got plenty of stuff here. Let's see. Can I defeat? That's a good card there. Yeah, I could easily defeat one of those minions. Nope, there's spirit. Don't have the spirit. Have no spirit left. So it looks like I could get them magistrates all. That would cost me 6. 5, 7, minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2. Nope, can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So, do not have enough spirit to do. Don't have enough of the same color to those. Don't have any spirit. So it looks like we can do 2, 3, and let us gain some more intuitive hunch. And then for these 3, let's go ahead and grab some combat training, tactical strike. That is used. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Timberwolf. Oop. I roll the dice first. I'm not going to. Okay. So that is now 4 cards. So now we have Timberwolves out there. And we have another Trail of Death. All right. That is building up pretty quick. I usually don't have that much trouble. So I think just this small change will be enough to... Can't get the spirit to kill that specter, but if I use this to kill it, it's going to go in there anyway, so I might as well just leave it. Don't have... Let's see. Any of these allies? No, they are not. So, nice little card here. It says, until the end of your turn, you may treat all your cunning like it's wild for this turn, which is amazing. So, there is 3. We're going to attack these Timberwolves. It says, when you fight these, they require an extra attack to defeat for each ally you have played this turn. Well, I don't have any allies there. I have no allies here. So it only costs 3 to defeat. There we go. Let's see, discard, knocked away, and destroy a card in your hand, or discard power to block in order to strike or fight. Or draw a card. Okay. Not great, but not bad. We got 4 green. Don't think that is enough to acquire anything out there. So we will use these 3 green as spirit to take out the specter. Let's draw another card for the deck. Event, mystery, draw the top card of the main deck and add it to the shadows. Are you kidding me? And the shadow cards always remain. We are 5 cards there. We haven't killed the first enemy yet. And we have one of these left that we can do nothing with, so that will end his turn. And finding the lair. Wanted to get that because you get 2 spirit, and plus you could get more. Roll the almond die and add that many cards to the top of the main deck to the shadows. Are you kidding me? 3, of course. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I may lose pretty quick with this new... Excuse me, I accidentally kicked the camera stand, so I wanted to refix that, but I may lose pretty quickly to this new rule that I implemented. At least there's no minions out there. Does she have 5 and 3? I doubt it. Alright. Let's draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these won't work. Yeah, I may not even make it through the first villain, which is sad. I really enjoy this game, and I'm not going to do well at it. So there is 5. Let's take the musket. And of course a minion comes into play. Two and 1. I don't think that's going to do me any good. It's the wrong 2. Yep. Unfortunate. Let me double check. Was she the one that rolled the die for this event? Because if so, she can re-roll it. I got to remember to use her special ability. And it looks like we've got a bit of luck. Now, it was at the start of her turn, but on her turn is when the card disappears. This card popped up. She was the one that rolled the omen die. So, anytime you roll the omen die, you may choose to re-roll it, but you must keep the other roll. So, all we want is not a 4. So, these 2 can go right back on top. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. So, instead of adding 3 cards to that, we only added 1. But still, we're at 6 out of 10. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will disappear, which is unfortunate. I think that was a pretty good card. Oop. This minion. No. That would be a pretty good card for him to have acquired. Let's see. Says roll the omen die for every ally in your hand and in the center line. And if a skull is rolled, that ally is destroyed. Are you serious? Now, it does not go to the shadows, it's just simply destroyed. That's bad enough. Alright. So let's see. Event. No allies. Awesome. And no allies. So, doesn't matter. He still cannot do any fighting on the villain. Don't have enough of anything really. One short here, one short combination here. So I think what he's going to do is take the event Secret Passage and let you draw a card. And then I think for 2, you can discard this to block or draw. I don't know that I want to do that because I'm fine with this one falling off. So that's just 2 and 2. Everything costs 3 to train. So unfortunately, that is just a horrible. Wait a minute. I forgot. The flintlock pistol just came out. So he will take that. That will work. Each hero must discard a card from hand. Well, he doesn't have any more cards in hand. His turn's over. Let's see what she will discard. Alright, she will just simply discard a strike. This is gone. And, okay. Let's start off by drawing a card, of course. She has all this fight, and there's nothing with fight. Does she have something here she wants to destroy? Not particular. There is nothing out there. Let's see. So that's just drawing an extra card each turn, which is not bad. But I think instead, for that 3, I think I would rather do this 3 to train some more combat for her. Hopefully soon there'll be stuff that she can fight. And then looks like we're 1 short to do anything else. Yeah, I'm not worried about those. So we'll discard these, and technically those are not discarded till the end of the turn, so I will go way down in the deck and just get rid of this. Boom. This lets you destroy a card in your hand or discard, so let's do that. That will thin out her deck a little bit of the weaker cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start of his turn. Come on, no skulls, please. All right, so we're safe there. This will disappear, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that card disappearing. Might be. Let's see. Draw 2 cards, roll the omen die. On the roll of a skull, add 1 of those cards to the shadows. No. Yeah, I don't want that. So I will gladly just let that disappear too. Now, maybe with my rule, that should be staying out here until I can defeat it, but I'm not doing that. I'm just sticking with the minions. All right. So I'm fine with all those. Let's see. Duplicate the effects of any other card you played this turn except a vampire. Because it's a mirror. It's a disturbing reflection. Okay. That's not bad. Discard to block and ignore a strike or fight. Let's see here. All right. So we're going to play this minion, and it says roll the omen die. We're not fighting it anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. But it says roll the omen die, and you may draw cards equal to the number rolled. Excellent. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go ahead and shuffle, because I know what I have in my hand. All right. Now we have to take a chance here. All my cunning can be used as wild. Well, we already have 3 wild. If you're fighting a villain, you can gain an additional 2 wild. But they have to be of 1 color. But I'm getting 2 green. And the 2 green are wilds anyway. So that's like 4 wild. So I need to remember to put this in play. This will remain in play. I have a spirit now. I'll play this for the spirit. It's a spirit axe, I guess. Draw a card. All locations cost 1 less. All right. I think we're going to be able to do this. So right now we've got 1, 2 spirit, and we need 4. So let's go ahead and play this. For that's 4 spirit. That will take care of the 3 plus the 1 from this. Okay. Now we need 5. We've got 2 plus 4, or 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5. So we've got plenty, and we've still got all of our wild right there. So this is gone. These are, I'm going to try to remember to keep this in play. And this has been played. I'm just trying to clean up a little bit. And these have been used. So discard. But this is technically, I still have wild. So there we go. Villain, fight. You may destroy up to 3 cards that you have played this turn. Up to 3 cards. Up to 3 cards. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, nothing there I want to destroy. So technically I got 3 right here that I haven't used. So let's do this. So I have 1 attack. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think what I will do is I'll use 1, 2, 3 and destroy this minion. And then I will use 1, 2 to destroy this minion. And now there's a location out there. Each hero must acquire a dark secret. Now this goes into my discard. I did not play this turn, so I'm not going to be able to destroy it. But I think I will destroy all 3 of these. I think I will. So those will be out of the game. And that is his turn, which was an amazing turn. And if you were keeping score in the semi-co-op, you either all lose by this filling up, or at the end of the game you have 1 winner, and this would be worth 7 points. So that's what that is for. But yeah, so this will just go up under his card. He will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Acknowledge the end of his turn, and when you do that, then you will flip over the next villain, and we have the Banshee. It says her wail can be heard for miles around Langmire, wailing in the night, followed by humans screaming, then silence. So fight. Every hero must destroy 2 cards from their hand, discard pile, or that they have played this turn. So when you defeat her, you must destroy cards, but that's fine. We still got plenty of those level 1 cards. All right. And it says right here, this is a ghost villain. So if you have a card that affects ghosts. Right. That was his turn. It's the start of her turn. So this event will disappear and we get a location. So we got 2 locations. This one's nice. That one needs 8 spirit, but it also does take fight. And she's got some fight, but she has no spirit. Just no spirit. Whoa, okay. Well, actually she does. She has 3, 4, 5 spirit this turn. Not quite enough, but that is... she grabbed that. She could duplicate one of the... Ooh. Duplicate the effects. Let's see, that's 3 green. Can't believe she has no fighting this turn. Well, let's go ahead and do that. 2, 3. Wait a minute, that is more than I was thinking. Alright, so let's go 3 and 4, and she will acquire the disturbing reflection, which is nice. Then let's go 1 spirit, 1 fight, 2 cunning. Don't need the 2. Oops. This will come out. There's an ally. We'll take this event here. Let her destroy cards later. And, oh, a minion. Not good. Especially right before the roll of the die. Now, play that, may destroy a card in my discard or hand. So I have to go down low. Let's see. I think I'll discard or destroy one of her starting cunning. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So, start by rolling. Yay. Discarding. Drawing. Got another minion. Let's just move the next deck down. See what we get. Well, he's not going to do me any good. So this will gain one attack for each ally and minion you have played this turn. So if I play that, then I only get the 1 fight. I do believe that's the way it works. So that'd be 2 fight. Don't have 3 fight. I need 3 fight or 3 fight, but there's armory. You may take a minion from your discard pile into your hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5. So I don't have enough to get that. Don't have enough fight to get that because I only have 2. But I do have a spirit. So let me see here. I think what I might do. Do I want to? I tell you what. Maybe he wants to get the kill those timber wolves. Or do I want the... Okay. So, he's going to use his once per turn ability and discard a card. So I will discard this card. It has a value of 1. Which means I get 1 wild resource. Discard it. So I'm going to make that a... fight. And fight these timber wolves. And it says... Timberwolves require an extra fight to defeat for each ally you've played. I have not played any allies. I have no allies. So they are defeated. Destroy all other cards in the center line that are not minions. Ugh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. And as soon as, remember, as soon as you remove a card, you replace it. So that was unfortunate. Minion. 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 Please draw some fight this turn. Let's see if he can do anything. He has 3 cunning. That would take out a Sandman and get him a wow. So let's do that. We got to get rid of some of those. There's an ally. Whoa, that was a disgusting event. Because there's a lot of minions out there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Very, very nice. So we've got 3 there. We've got 2 there. 2 more there. if we want it. So let's see what we're going to do. He has that card that lets him use green as anything, so maybe she grabs that ally. Yeah, that would not be good to play out of your hand, so I'll let that disappear. May have to tweak my rules, but we'll see. So I think the first thing she's going to do is use this 2 spirit to defeat this Ghosts in the Fog. And another minion. Oh, it's nasty. Alright. But he is nice, so let's use these 4 fight to destroy him, because he gives you a wild and lets you destroy a card in your hand or discard. So we can keep getting rid of all those level 1 cards. If you can replace it with a 1 wild, why not? There we go. And let's do this. We'll make this a cunning. So it's 3 cunning. We will destroy the Sandman. Oh, Timberwolves, dadgummit. And then I think for these 2, we'll make them fight as well and destroy the Murder of Crows. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4. Good grief. How many minions did we kill that turn? And we could not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could not freshen up the row here any better. That one is gone. They stay. Banshee's gone. Okay, that's it. That's it. Uh-oh. Night Terrors. Alright. Started his turn. An ally of the Magistrate. Okay. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. Alright. We will draw a card. Are there any locations out there? Nope. Ooh, we'll draw a card. So there's 2, 4 cunning. We need 4 attack for that though. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good. It's looking dangerous. So let's see. That'd be 3 attack. It's still not enough. So I think what we're going to do is we'll use the Manor and that spirit, and then we'll use 2 cunning to grab us the Magistrate ally. Then we've got 2 wild and 2. So, that might not be too bad. But we probably need. No. Drawing a card. Or drawing 2 cards and discarding a card. I think we could kill the other Timberwolves. Why not? So we can make. Oh, wait. We have not played any allies. We simply bought an ally. So each ally and minion you have played. I have not played any, so it's going to cost 3. So 1, 2, 3. No problem. Take out those Timberwolves. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And unfortunately, that good ally is gone. Got some more allies out there, though. Ooh, duplicate, killing. Oh, yeah. So we need to. Can we? Nope, we don't have enough spirit. And we don't have any cunning this turn. It's unfortunate. When you acquire this card, also take a dark secret. Ugh. But that is just 3 wild. Good grief, that is nice. Okay. So let's see. There's 2 spirit, and that's all I have. So I don't have enough to get this. Unfortunate. So there's 3 fight and 2 spirit to get the tracking the beast event. Bunch of allies out there. And do I have enough? Let's see if I duplicate it. I could have gotten that. I could have duplicated my spirit, but that's okay. She's done. And starting his turn, there's 1 minion. Oh, thank goodness. We have to get busy killing some monsters. Ooh, the church. All right. Looks like we're going to have a pretty big turn this time. Let's start off with the... Oops. Start off with the gremlins. Come on. 3. Ah, oh, that's excellent. We draw 1, 2, 3. That is excellent. Gain 1 attack for each ally and minion played this turn, so that's 1, 2. Oh wait, I don't want to play that yet. Let's go ahead and play this wild. Those are 2 minions. Let's play this minion. We may destroy a card from our hand or discard pile. I think I will as soon as I get this. So I need 2, 2, and 2. So there's 2 spirit. Yeah, because I don't have quite enough to do anything else. There's 1, 2 attack, and 2 green. So we acquire this ally, and it says when you acquire this ally, also take a dark secret. So we take a dark secret. So now I will play this card. It says you may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. Thank you very much. So let's see, that was 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All of those have been played for their resources. So now I will play, ooh, another mirror. Yeah, I don't have any cunning left. I guess I could get that, but I don't know if I want to. So now let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is worth 5. That is worth 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 11, 12. fight. Now, I could be wrong. It may not give itself 1, but I'm pretty sure it gives itself 1. So that's 5, that's 6, and that is 12 total. But I don't have any cunning. So I think what I'm going to do for 12, I'm going to go 3. Let's go 6, 9, 12. And hopefully we can just start destroying some of those 1s in our deck. And that was his monster turn, but he could not get any spirit really to fight that monster. Fight that villain off. Alright, start of her turn. Musket, unfortunately, is gone. These will slide down and we get a wooden stake. Oh, okay. Spirit, spirit, spirit. Ooh, we got 3, 4, 5. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. But we do have 3, 4 spirit, and we've got 3 of other stuff. So can I get that ally? That ally is going to disappear. You may take a number of random cards from your discard pile into your hand. Huh. That's from your discard pile. But you gotta take a Dark Secret. And it doesn't look like I have a way of getting rid of Dark Secrets this turn. Okay. I don't know if I ever did that. Every hero may acquire an intuitive hunch and place it on top of their deck. Wow. So I'm really just hurting myself. 3, 4, 5. I will take this location. I'm not going to go back that far because that's just my dumb mistake. It actually helped the AI. See, I need to try and kill those minions if I can. 2, 3. Looks like all I have is 3. Don't have enough. Just don't have the power. So I can either go 3 green, 3 red, doesn't matter. I'm going to train, and I'm going to take... No, I think I'll take another one of these. Wait. Yeah. Then the church will get me another one. May not matter. Safe. Oh no. The Night Terror goes into the... Yep. Knew it was going to be a minion. Vampire. That's weird. Oops. All right. Let's see what we got. You may acquire an ally from the center line for free. If there are none there, acquire the top card of the main deck instead. Ooh. Wow, an actual good rumor. An actual good Dark Secret. Let's see, there is an... Oh, wait, this ally was supposed to have been gone at the start of his turn. Unfortunate. So that means the only ally left is here. When you acquire this, also take a Dark Secret. Roll the Omen die. You may take a number of random cards from your discard. Nah. What does it say? You may acquire an ally. And if there are none, dadgummit, why'd you have to be there? I could have gotten a free card off the top. Okay. Let's draw a card. And now I can use green as wild this turn. So say it'd be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. So we have one spirit here with our manor. We can use green as wild. So we will make these two be our fight. So that's 2 fight. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we're fighting a villain, we get 2 extra. 7, 8. Every hero must destroy 2 cards from their hand, discard pile, or that they have played this turn. Unfortunately for her. Unfortunate for her. So let's see. 2 cards. So we got to hope that she has 2 weak cards. She had 2 starting cards. Now, of course, if I was playing with another player, they'd already have the cards and they'd be like, yeah, that's fine. A little bit of cheating there. But 2 villains down. This guy is doing some work with this 1 card. Getting him the tools of science was just amazing. And that is his turn. We will need to shuffle. Do a messy job of it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. This ally's gone. She only has 4 cards, but that's all right. Man, she's got 3 cards in her hand to destroy cards, and she has nothing of value to destroy. So yeah, there's nothing she can do. She only has 2. Minions have to be played. So it says you may destroy. I could get 3. What could I do with 3? I could destroy this card to get a wild resource, but I don't think it's going to do me any good. So she will just have to pass her turn, and I don't think you get anything for passing. So somebody can let me know if they know better than me. So before this, we got to see if the game is over. Oop, it is not over yet. And I have made a mistake again. That's looking ugly. Let's see who the last villain is. Is the Savage Werewolf. Anytime an ally is destroyed, roll the omen die. And on the roll of a skull, you add it to the shadows instead. Ooh. Roll the omen die, and the werewolves require that much extra combat to defeat. Ouch. And that's combat, which is red. I'm pretty sure, unless it's just meaning choose a color. So let me double check that. Yeah, it's weird. It says specifically combat, but usually it will put the color and symbol. So I don't understand that. So yeah, we'll say it's the red combat. This won't be too bad. That won't be too bad. All right, so let's draw a card. Maybe we can get lucky. Three, 4, 5, 6. I could beat the wolf right now if I don't roll higher than a 1. Ooh, no, I might be able to do it anyway. I think I'm going to be able to do this anyway. So, we have 3 wild. Then we have 3 cunning. And it's 2 cunning. And since we're going to try to fight the villain, we get 2 wild. So right now we have 5 plus 2 plus 5. So right now we have 5 cunning and 5 combat. So let's see. Come on, low number. We get a 1. We just won, folks. So I will play this Timberwolf, and I will get a combat for itself. 2, 3 combat. And that one's worth 4 combat, and I have some extra. So we have defeated the werewolf. Okay. Now, if you were playing semi-co-op, right? This would have given me 1, 2, 3. That would have been enough to kill it. And now this would have been 4. So I would have 6 extra combat. So for instance, I could, I'm one cunning short of taking out the vampire, but still I could easily take out this guy, and that would get me 2 more points at the end of the game, right? But it would not matter. He took out all 3 of the villains by himself. That is 10, 19, 26 points just right there. There's no way she has bought enough cards to win. So Harlow Morgan, setting in his manner with his chemistry set, has saved the day. I don't know what Katrina did. She took out a few minions in that one row. But look, we are at 9. 9. One card for one more skull row, and we lost. Now, like I said, I have changed this rule a little bit so that if you use this to get rid of a hard minion, it goes here. That's not normal. It just gets discarded. Also, at the start of every player's turn, I was discarding the last card. That's not normal. But there you go. With my house rules, I was able to pull out a win. Awesome. I did not think it was going to happen, but you were a beast, Harlow. Thank you. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this game. I think it's fun. The co-op rules as they are a little flawed. There's lots of discussions on it about that online. Lots of people have suggestions of ways that you can fix it, and I've offered my way that I fix it, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, everyone. So please stay safe, stay healthy, and may God bless you.